You know what's funny? A lot of y'all out here dragging dead weight behind you every day, wondering why you so tired, why you can't get nowhere. Let me tell you something. You can't run your race dragging your past like a ball and chain. Some of you are holding on to relationships that expired years ago. Some of you got grudges and hurt feelings from people who ain't even thinking about you no more. You keep replaying mistakes you made when you was a teenager, like you're the same person now. Nah, that version of you don't exist no more. Listen, I know it's hard, I know it hurts, but you gotta force yourself to let that mess go. The blessing is in your future, not your history. You can't rewrite yesterday, but you sure can author a brand new tomorrow. So stop letting old pain write the chapters you ain't lived yet. I promise you this, God can't put new opportunities in hands that are full of old junk. So you want a new life, a fresh start, then you better be willing to let go of anything that don't serve the dream you got. Cut it loose and watch how light you feel when you finally do. I'm going to tell you the cold truth. You will never win big in life thinking small. So many people want their life to change, but they don't want to change the way they think. You can't have a growth mindset and a victim mindset at the same time. Pick one. You keep telling yourself, it's too late for me. I messed up too much. I'll never get that promotion. I'm too old to start over. Who told you that? Who said you can't get up and go get it? That ain't nothing but fear dressed up as logic. Let me tell you something. I didn't get my first big break in TV till I was in my 30s. I didn't get Family Feud till I was 53. If I'd have listened to that negative chatter in my head, I'd still be broke. Look, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That means your life is going to rise or fall on what you believe about yourself. So force yourself to think bigger, better, bolder. Stop rehearsing failure and start speaking favor over your life. When you train your mind to believe you deserve good things, you're going to see them show up. That's real talk. Fear is a liar. Fear will have you stuck in the same job, the same bad relationship, the same empty life, because you're scared to find out what's on the other side. But let me ask you, what's fear ever done for you? Has fear ever paid your bills? Fear ever made you happy? Fear don't care nothing about you. It just wants to keep you small. Listen, the best things I ever got in my life came when I did it scared. When I jumped on that stage with a mic for the first time, I was scared out my mind, but I did it anyway. When I walked away from a steady paycheck to chase my dream, you think I wasn't scared, but fear didn't pay my rent. Faith did. So you got two choices. You can be afraid and stuck or afraid and moving. Either way, you're going to be scared, so why not move? Fear is going to be in the car with you, but don't let it drop. Buckle that fool in the back seat and hit the gas. Your destiny is waiting on the other side of your fear. Go get it. One of the worst things you can do to yourself is live and rewind. Some of you replay old conversations, old arguments, old failures every single day. You sit up at night, can't sleep because you're rehearsing what you should have said or done. Let me tell you something, that's a waste of a perfectly good today. Yesterday is gone. You can't drag it back. It ain't coming back. You can't fix what already happened, but you can make sure it don't keep happening. I had to learn this the hard way. I used to beat myself up over every mistake, every bad decision, every person I trusted who did me dirty. But that didn't fix nothing. You know what did? Forgiveness, forgiving myself and forgiving them. That's how you let go. That's how you get your power back. You got to look at your life and say, okay, that chapter's closed. What's next? Because if you stuck in yesterday, you're missing the blessing God's got for you today. Wake up, be present, and move forward. That's the only way you're going to win. You keep trying to take everybody with you to the next level, but everybody can't go. Some folks are in your life for a reason, some for a season, and very few for a lifetime. Stop dragging people who don't want to grow. Some of you got friends who keep you stuck in the same drama year after year. You got family members who don't believe in your vision, always got something negative to say. Why you letting their mouth block your blessing? Sometimes you gotta love people from a distance. You gotta say, hey, I love you, but I gotta do me now. I had to do that. It hurt. It's lonely sometimes. But the freedom you get when you stop forcing relationships that don't feed you, that's priceless. If they meant to be in your life, they'll grow with you. If they don't, let them go. Everybody ain't meant for your mountaintop. Some folks was only supposed to be with you in the valley. Stop fighting to keep what God's trying to prune. Let them go. A lot of people got faith, but they don't put no action behind it. You praying for a new job, but you ain't updating your resume. You asking God for a spouse, but you won't work on your attitude. You want to be rich, but you spend more than you save. Faith without works is dead. That means you got to move your feet. You got to take a step, even if you don't know the whole plan. When I left my job to chase comedy, I didn't have a backup plan. I had rent due, kids to feed, but I stepped out anyway. And every time I jumped, God caught me. Sometimes not how I expected, but he always made a way. So you want a better life. Get up and do something about it. Force yourself to get uncomfortable. Push yourself to do what you don't feel like doing. Success ain't convenient, but it's worth it. You can pray all you want, but if you ain't willing to put in the work, you praying in vain. Put some hustle behind that faith. That's how you win. One of the worst things you can do is compare your journey to somebody else's. Social media got y'all messed up. You looking at people's highlight reels, thinking you behind. You see somebody buy a new house or get a promotion, and now you mad at your life. Let me tell you something. You don't know what they had to go through to get that. You don't know what they crying about at night. You don't know what debt they in. So stop comparing your real life to somebody else's filtered fantasy. Run your race. Stay in your lane. You got your own blessings with your name on it, but you'll never see them if you too busy staring at somebody else's plate. The only person you need to compare yourself to is the you from yesterday. Are you better than you were last week? Are you growing, learning, improving? That's the measure. Keep your eyes on your own paper. That's how you win this test called life. Let me tell you something about that cozy little comfort zone you keep running back to. It's killing your dream. You think you're safe there, but you're not growing there. You think playing it safe is keeping you from failing, but all it's doing is keeping you from winning. See, your comfort zone is like a warm bed on a cold morning. You want to stay under the covers, but that's not where life happens. Life happens when you step out in the cold, take a chance, and do what scares you. Every big blessing I got in my life came because I did something uncomfortable. I said yes to things I didn't feel ready for. I stood on stages I felt too small for. I sat in rooms with people who made me question if I belonged, and guess what? I did belong, and so do you. The people you admire, the ones living the life you want, they didn't get there by staying comfortable. They took risks. They made sacrifices. They faced rejection, and they kept showing up. You gotta be willing to do what most folks won't, so you can live like most folks can't. So the next time fear tells you to play it safe, push back. Say, nah, I'm built for more than this. Break out of that comfort zone, one brave step at a time. The freedom you want, the money you want, the love you want, it's all on the other side of uncomfortable. Go get it. Some of y'all need to hear this loud and clear. It's time to forgive yourself. You walking around punishing yourself for who you used to be, for the mistakes you made, the chances you missed, the people you hurt, or the people who hurt you. Listen, you did the best you knew how to do with what you knew back then, and you know better now, so you can do better now. That's called growth. Stop beating yourself up for things you can't change. All that shame and guilt ain't doing nothing but blocking your blessing. You can't build a better future if you keep tearing yourself down over your past. You think God don't know what you did. You think he didn't see it. He did, and he still woke you up this morning. That means he ain't done with you yet. You got another chance to get it right. That's mercy. That's grace. So give yourself the same grace. Look in the mirror and say, yeah, I messed up, but I ain't that person no more. Every time you feel that guilt creep in, remind yourself, I'm human, I'm growing, I'm healing, I'm moving forward. The best apology for your past is the way you live your life now. So forgive yourself and then go live like you mean it. One of the biggest lessons I learned is you can't live your best life if you keep letting people and things disturb your peace. Peace is priceless. When you lose it, you lose focus, you lose sleep, you lose time, and time is the one thing you can't get back. Some of y'all got chaos on speed dial. Every time your phone rings, it's drama. Every time you scroll your timeline, it's mess. You let everybody dump their problems on you like you a trash can. Nah, you gotta protect your mind, your energy, your spirit. That means setting boundaries. That means saying no without feeling guilty. That means walking away from people who drain you. You can't fix everybody. You can't save everybody. Sometimes the best thing you can do for them and for you is step back. Get you some quiet time. Get you some people who lift you up, pray for you, and push you to be better. Turn off the noise. Get clear about what matters. That's how you stay ready for what God got for you. Peace is power, and when you got it, you unstoppable. So protect it like your life depends on it. 'Cause it does. So many people got big dreams, but they keep saying, I'm waiting for the right time. I need to learn a little more. I gotta be perfect first. Let me tell you something. You will never feel fully ready. If you waiting to be perfect, you gonna be waiting forever. I wasn't ready when I first grabbed the mic. I wasn't ready when I got my first TV show. I wasn't ready when I became a husband or a father either. But I showed up anyway. And showing up is half the battle. You learn as you go. You figure it on the way. Progress beats perfection every single time. Some of y'all got talents and ideas that could change your whole life, but you sitting on cause you scared you gon' mess up. So what if you do? Mess up forward, fail forward. Every mistake is a lesson that makes you better. The graveyard is full of people who died with dreams inside, and cause they was too scared to start. Don't be that person. Use what you got, do what you can, and trust God to handle the rest. Start now. The life you want ain't coming to you. You gotta go get it. I don't care what your life look like right now. I don't care what you've been through, who left you, how bad you messed up. If you still breathing, you still got a chance. The best is yet to come, but you gotta be willing to let go of the old to get the new. You can't step into your blessing still wearing your pain like a badge. You gotta take that mess off. Put it down. The enemy wants you to believe your life is over, but he's a liar. God is in the business of doing new things, but you gotta get out your own way. You gotta trust that everything you lost wasn't meant for this next season. You gotta believe that every setback is a setup for something better. You gotta have the faith to say, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I know who's got me. Listen, you ain't come this far just to come this far. The best is yet to come if you let it. So force yourself to let go. Release that baggage, release that fear, release that doubt, and live your life like you know you got more coming, because you do. You got everything you need inside you right now to change your life. But you gotta make the choice. Let go, move on, live free. And remember, God didn't bring you this far to leave you. Now go get what's yours.